And now, Starliner Media presents Music Night at the Majestic's Holiday Extravaganza with your host, Michael Boswell.
All right, it's time once again for yet another Holiday Extravaganza here on Music Night at the Majestic. And with us, Arthur Hanlon. Arthur, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Michael. Merry Christmas to you. How you doing?
Doing great. I love this time of the year.
It's my all-time favorite time of the year. You can't see it now, but we got the tree on Sunday, and the whole house just smells, that wonderful pine. I always get the little, like when they cut the trunk, I always get the little extras and put the, the things, they're all over the house.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just, I get goosebumps just like getting up in the morning and smelling the fresh pine.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what, obviously, if you love the season like I do, Christmas music is, important to you. What's one of the first Christmas songs that you remember hearing and getting excited about?
Wow. I remember like it was yesterday. In Christmas, obviously it's Christmas and for everything that connotates, but also I was introduced to the piano at 6 years old, 3 days before Christmas. And that's my first memory. I have 6 brothers and sisters, and my dad bought a little piano for, as a family Christmas present. He insisted on a piano for the kids. And Mommy, what's that? I'm saying. She goes, no, you'll see. And a half an hour later, my dad's best friend played professionally in Detroit. And he came over and he sat down and started playing. And Michael, I was just like in a trance. And he was playing all these Christmas songs. And it was like kind of like my senses were overwhelmed by the music and by the fresh wood and the strings and the keys and that. And he started playing Silent Night. And he taught me how to play it by ear. My little 6-year-old version, but that's always been my favorite, one of my all-time favorite Christmas songs, and it's on my Christmas special right now.
Exactly. Now, you talk about your special. On that, you take, classic Christmas songs, and you put your own touch to them.
Yeah, that's what we did. Last year at this time, all the concerts were canceled. There were no airplanes, as everybody knows. And I was thinking, what can I do for Christmas? It's so important for me. And I live in a little village here in Miami on an island. And the mayor is very small. The mayor is my friend. And I said, yeah, Mike, can I just put a piano in the village green where the tree is and invite some kids? I just want to do that. And he said, yeah, sure. And we invited some kids and we filmed it. And we just kind of, posted it up on Facebook, and within 3 days it got 2 million views, and like organic views, and people just saying thank you so much. I really needed that. And so this year we decided to do it again, and Facebook's like, let's do it in a nice theater. So we found this amazing theater with a 90-foot LED screen. And I said, okay, but one condition, I just want to play the very first songs I ever heard when I was 6 in Christmas. So that's what we did. My own arrangements there's Latin percussion in there, and there's amazing band and keyboards and lots of bright colors and lights. And we're so happy and had so much fun filming it.
Yeah. Well, one of the things I like about it is the fact that you included what was going on between songs, and you can see the camera guys filming. So you get a sense that as though you were actually there, even though you weren't. And I thought that was a nice touch.
That was great. Yeah, we came up with that with the director. Because when you're doing streaming, and sometimes, I'm playing music and it's fun, but you finish a song and then it's dead silent in your house. So we're saying, how can we make, there's no people here, but how can we make it seem like there is? So, all right, let's go backstage, everybody. All right, I got to pick out a jacket for this next song, and, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So no, it's really nice. Now, the songs that you chose for that, you open with Angels We've Heard on High.
That's always been one of my all-time favorite songs. It says everything there is about Christmas, and Christmas is powerful. And it's majestic to me, and so we opened up with this grandiose intro, and then the band kind of took it from there, and we ran with it.
Yeah. Well, the nice thing, or I should say, one of the beauties of these, traditional classic Christmas songs is the fact that they work as everybody knows them, in their original arrangement, if you will. But then you can take these songs, add your own flair to it, and they sound completely fresh.
Thank you. Yeah, that's, as a pianist, that we've talked about this a little bit before. That's my goal, is really, what can I bring? What can I do that's different and fresh? And with these songs, like you're saying, they're classic. Yeah, but okay, I'm going to have my percussionist. There's Latin percussion. We're going to put that in there, some keyboards, and we came up with completely new arrangements. And in the rehearsals, we just didn't want to stop. And everyone loves Christmas in the band as much as I do. We just like went off and jamming on Silent Night, and we had so much fun.
Yeah. Well, and you could tell how much fun you guys were having, when you watch it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the band is great, and everyone was just, just what we wanted to do. Okay, let's, we're creating positive energy here, and it's Christmas time, and so the confluence of those two elements just kind of took over, what we're doing, and then we're kind of enjoying it and playing it, and having a great time and thinking about Christmas.
Yeah. Well, joy, is the fitting of the season. So
Exactly.
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you talk about joy. When you're a kid, kids can't wait for Christmas morning to see what Santa has brought them. Was there a gift that you found under the tree as a kid that you were, looking back, probably the one that means the most to you?
Wow, a gift as a kid. Let's see. My mom always got me socks and books. Those are the two staples. I always got books because my parents, my dad especially, is a voracious reader. So, and I could always count on some really cool books on a subject I'd never heard of, but it was always adjusted to my reading level. So that was always fun. And then Christmas, you come home from church and there's tree, and before dinner, I'd crack open the book and just kind of get into a whole story of that, kind of an adventure that I'd never heard of before. Those are amazing memories.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when it comes to Christmas music, you've got, the traditional ones, in your special. But what are some of the, we'll say, contemporary, or even like in the last 50 years, Christmas, popular Christmas music, if you will. Which of those songs really jump out for you?
Well, it's interesting. What jumps out for me is there's a lot of new ones out there. John Lennon's I love. So you say this is Christmas. That's really cool. But for me, it's the classics that are done in such a way that I'm not expecting. Like Mariah Carey singing "Oh Holy Night" is amazing. That really inspired me. Mannheim Steamroller's got an amazing version of Carol of the Bells, and I love hearing other artists. And they have the same melody in their kind of soul that I do, but what are they thinking? What's their take on it? That's so much fun to me. To go every night now with the tree up. I go and say, okay, I'm from Detroit. The Temptations did Silent Night. Let's check that out. And it's so much fun hearing how other people are interpreting these classic songs.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, is you can put together a Christmas playlist and have 10 songs, that playlist, that are repeated, 5 times by 5 different artists. And it doesn't feel like you're just hearing like a traditional cover version of a pop song. It's, with Christmas songs, everybody, you know the melody, you know the music, but like you say, Temptations put their own thing to it. And it's always fresh. When you hear it, might be the same song, but it's such a fresh interpretation of it that it feels, new.
Yeah, exactly. And it was interesting too when we filmed it. We're still in the pandemic, unfortunately, but Christmas is, everything moves so fast and it's so commercialized, and the ads and all that stuff. But when we went to the theater to film, it really brought us back to the essence somehow of what Christmas really is. It's family and it's friends, and it's being thankful for what we have, and it's majestic and it's powerful, and all that stuff. And it's not just that kind of thing, but all the musicians felt the same way. And so coming up with these organic arrangements was really special for us.
Yeah. Now tell me this, do you have a Christmas playlist that you listen to, Yeah, either on your phone, in your car, or what have you.
I used to, but then I had heard the same things. But now lately, I just go in and I'll pick a song, and it's okay. How did Perry Como do it? Oh, Mario Lanza did it. Arrangement of this. Oh, Bing Crosby did. And I love like picking one or two songs, and then I can spend like an hour just listening to different artists in their different takes on what they do. To me, that's like the magic of Christmas.
What would be like your 3 favorite Christmas songs?
Definitely Silent Night, definitely Carol of the Bells, and the third one, White Christmas. It's just every time I hear White Christmas, it's and Bing Crosby's the original, the first song that exploded. That arrangement's still magic to me.
Absolutely. Now, how about newer versions of those songs or newer Christmas songs? Which ones do you find yourself really liking?
Again, the Mariah Carey, everything she does about Christmas. I like the classics. I really, I do. Of course, I mentioned John Lennon's "So You Say This Is Christmas." That's such a great song.
Absolutely. The Beach Boys Christmas album, their harmony on those classic songs, I thought was just wonderful.
Michael, I will have to listen to that. Did they do all the classics?
Yeah, well, they do a few, but then they've also got their originals, Little Saint Nick, etc. But they did like We Three Kings on there, so you get that Beach Boys harmony a cappella on, say, We Three Kings.
Oh, well, now I know I'm going to be listening tonight when I'm making dinner.
There you go.
Beach Boys Christmas for sure.
Yeah, definitely give it a listen.
Awesome.
All right, Arthur, we'll tell you what, is there anything else that you'd like to add in here as we wrap up our...
We're excited about the special. It's on Arthur Hanlon Music on Facebook right now. It's out. And it's also the album, A Holiday Christmas Piano, is out on all the platforms as well. So they can check out my personal versions of Angels We Have Heard on High, Silent Night, Oh Holy Night, and Carol of the Bells. So I just hope everyone has a safe and wonderful, happy, Christmas, and let's look forward to an amazing 2022.
Sounds good to me, Arthur.
Awesome, Michael. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. All right, everybody. Have a good night. Merry Christmas.
Awesome.
If you enjoyed Music Night at the Majestic's Holiday Extravaganza, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and at musicnight.net. Music Night at the Majestic is a copyright production of Starliner Media. Any use of this program, its audio, or visual images without the express written consent of Starliner Media is prohibited.